It's been a long minute. Uh, yeah. So I'm back. I'm not gonna stream too long today because of the fact that I got tons of things to do today that I have set myself up to do. Uh, yeah, I'm still adding a few things back on here because it's been a minute. Sorry, guys. It is just I got burnt out from work. I was working a whole bunch. Burnt out from that. Burnt out from uh a few other things. As you can see, my hair is gone. If you hadn't been checking out a few things, if you hadn't checked out my YouTube channel, um, yeah, I posted an update on what happened with my car, with my head. Sorry, not my car. My car is fine. Um, yeah. So I was Saturday. I was supposed to go on a date, which I did. It was good. It was great. Uh, where I live, so I gotta plan these things out. At least for now, until things get like a little bit. If things keep going well, then like maybe I might make it a usual thing for me to go. But that's all it goes for me. But as it stands at this point, like I was in the process of cutting my hair, and our cat at my house, I didn't realize she was in the bathroom with me, and like while I was trying to give myself a little bit of a little edge, I freaked out and I just went woo. And so while I tried to fix my hair as best as I could, I decided to just go ahead and take it all off because I couldn't get any of it to look even. So yeah, so I gotta start all over again with my hair. Is basically what I gotta do. So um, yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I haven't played any video games in a minute, so I haven't played any Ninja Gaiden. Well, actually, that's a lie. I have been playing some video games because I finally did it. I finally have it. I finally have one. I finally have a PS5. I'm excited about it. However, I don't have that many games for it. Like right now, I had the only actual PS5 game I have for my PS5 is Ratchet and Clank. Uh, the Rift Apart game, which is actually pretty decent. I love it. But the only other games I have at this point, I got the demo for Final Fantasy 16. I have the demo for Forspoken is actually downloading, even though I've heard Forspoken wasn't that great of a game. Uh, but yeah, there's that. What else? What else do I have on it? And all the other games I have on it is basically, the upgraded versions of um, PlayStation 4 games that I've already acquired, Yakuza Like a Dragon, or well, at this point, Like a Dragon, Like a Dragon. Basically, I got like a Dragon, so I'm gonna play through that on the PS5. Let's see, of course, Spider-Man, Miles Morales. Come on, I noticed when you change the the thing for from fidelity to performance, fidelity looks just stunning. I mean, you can see the glare off of his suits. Okay, it's beautiful. Like actually seeing it myself while I'm playing through the game is a whole different. It's a whole much different thing compared to like when you saw it on like a YouTube video or something like that. It's beautiful. Uh, just the aesthetic, all the things. Whew. Um, I even tried going back and forth with with Final Fantasy VII Remake because I got that one. Of course, I had to download that one. Uh, Even though I already have it on my PC, but still, knowing that I don't have to worry about like the extra functions on my PC compared to like just straight up PS5. Yeah, computing speed, whatever you want to call it, it's beautiful. Okay, switching back and forth. Like I noticed performance wise on the performance one, everything is fast. It's 60 frames per second. I mean, it's just battles are going by like it's nothing. Whereas when you do it on fidelity, making it look all beautiful and all that stuff, you can see the shade. You know what I mean? Like that's just the first part of the game because I didn't something I realized you have to do. Like I did the same thing. I did that with my with Miles Morales at least, where I switched it up. I actually moved the save file from the Miles Morales um, save on PS4, but it was like a new game plus file. Okay, like I'm not gonna go through that game all over again. Um, Normally ever. I mean, come on, like all the costumes. I just want all the costumes. I want to be able to choose which one I want to use during the mission and all that stuff. Yes, I'm already powerful as hell, but hell, that game was good to play through, and it's good to play through over and over again with all the extras. Okay, you have all your powers right for the taking. Anyways, oh yeah, but I am loving my PS5. I'm happy that I have it. Uh, yeah, it's gonna set me back a little bit. It was an impulse. It was impulsive, but there it goes. Um, yeah. So I'm gonna get myself Final Fantasy 16. I would stream it. My playthrough of Final Fantasy 16, but I don't know. I don't know if I should because I know there's so many other good people already streaming it, like the Rad Brad. So I think the next game I might stream for if I stream a game for my PS5, it'll probably be when Final Fantasy VII Rebirth comes out. Yes. Uh, I'm gonna finish my. Oh, sorry, my eyes itch. I literally just woke up, but yeah, my goal is to finish Ninja Gaiden. Uh, finish Ninja Gaiden when I stream. For the next few times I stream. Go through Ninja Gaiden, finish that, and then um, eventually move back onto like some Final Fantasy VII remake. At least that's my goal. I might stream some Street Fighter 6 here and there, because I love that game. If I especially if I finally decide to start like fighting online, see how I measure up to probably better professional fighters in the community. Once I feel like I'm worthy, I will. Because I already feel like I'm worthy in like Mortal Kombat, even though I haven't like fully figured that out. I am somewhat decent in. Oh, sorry, my eye is just killing me. I'm somewhat decent in some Tekken. I would say, at least in my friend group. Okay, I don't play the Tekken game in a minute, but I I at least was like on par with my buddy Savvy. Uh, and Dead or Alive, slightly decent, even though my friend Ben is so much better than me. Oh man, that man. Every single time I remember playing Dead or Alive 3 or Dead or Alive 4. Dead or Alive 3 for sure, but Dead or Alive 4, I'm pretty sure of it as well. I remember playing against him on those games, and he whooped my ass every time. That man was so good at that game. It was unbelievable. Like, especially, like, okay, two of the characters that he would play as. Uh, One of them was, oh, let me see. It was uh DOA 4 characters. I'll say DOA 4 characters. Okay, he would pick his mains were either Brad Wong or uh where is he? Genfu. And he would make sure they were wearing the costumes where they had a hat on. And if you knocked him down enough to the point where the hat came off, it's over. You're done. Go ahead and just say adios to your character, to your fight, because he's now about to beat the crap out of you. That's exactly how it is. He will juggle you with these two characters. It's crazy. And he can play as every other character just as well, okay? But I remember, like, I always tried my hardest. My main character was always Christy. It was Christy. It will always be Christy. Uh, I started getting a little better with Kasumi and oh, what's her name? I'm looking at all the characters, and I feel like all the characters aren't really on here. Oh, it has to be. No, not Hitomi, not Kokoro. Uh, let me go to a full world thing. Ayane, yeah, I would use Ayane or Christy. Okay, I switched it up with the whole Ayane. Christy was my main. Ayane was like my second, and so is Kasumi. I just never figured out how to do that teleport. But no, I should get back. I really do need to get back on like some fighting games. Okay, like it's been a minute. Um, Another thing I should tell you is that I recently got really into uh the Some Call Me Johnny YouTube channel. He does some really extensive reviews on some of the games that he plays, and some games that he's never played before, if I remember correctly. Um, it's been fun watching it, going through all that stuff again. I don't know. It's just who it, I'm just I've just been out of it. Like I said, I haven't really wanted to get online in a minute because I've been having some like internet issues. Of course, living out in the sticks in the woods with no legit like LAN network. Uh, Having to just use Wi-Fi and hope and pray with the uh phone towers and all that stuff giving us enough service, it does suck. Okay, I mean, shoot, I was trying to download Arc onto my computer. I deleted so many things, so many things. I had to move some things around. I had to go ahead and uninstall some games, not Ninja Gaiden, of course, but like just a few games. And I kept trying to download it, and I only got like 50, 51, 52%. Well, 51 or 52 gigabytes. And I woke up this morning and for 4 days, people, for 4 days. And I just, and streaming it, like I tried to stream it because I updated my, like, um, my Xbox Game Pass to Ultimate Game Pass so I can cloud stream it. No, it looks shitty when you're streaming it, at least in my house. So, yeah, I'm not doing that either. Yeah, and then there's also my buddy Spiz. Uh, I have to. I'm gonna start devoting some time to like look at his channel some more because one thing. Okay, here's the thing. I haven't been playing. Uh, I haven't been watching the Rat Brad as much recently because of the fact that he's also doing like a Final Fantasy 16 playthrough on his channel. And I love his channel. And for the longest period of time, I was like avoiding it because I knew for a fact I couldn't get 16 yet because I didn't have a PS5. Now that I have a PS5, well, let's just say I spoiled myself like a couple of days before I got. I needed something to watch. Okay, I needed something to like just listen to while I was door dashing. Right, and I couldn't find anything worthy of me. Like there wasn't a new CJ the Champ video, which there is now, and it's on one of my favorite animes of all time. Well, would it be an anime or was it like a American anime? Afro Samurai. It was on Afro. It was a CJ the Champ video on why Afro should be a part of the Black Air Force. We all know he was already there. He's there. He's there. It was just a formality. You didn't even need a trial. We all know why he's that dog. Anyways, but there wasn't a new CJ Champ video happening for a while. There wasn't a new uh uh it wasn't on Wednesday, so of course I couldn't watch the Ned's Classified podcast survival guide, which I love to do, especially on Wednesday. Uh, there was really nothing on YouTube to like just pass the time on DoorDash. So I eventually went to the Rad Brad 16 Final Fantasy 16 videos. Got all the way to episode 5. Like I'm gonna finish 5 and then I'm done. And I haven't paid attention to like 2, 3, 4, or 5. I haven't of his videos. Okay. I mean, they've just been playing in the background, and I'm gonna go back and like all of them, because he's a great YouTuber. But at the same time, sorry, I saw something on my desk, and I was like, "Is that what is that?" But yeah, I just don't. It's not like I don't want to look at his stuff. It's more about the fact that Maddie, bruh, it's just, it's just, it's just that it's like it's spoiler. It's spoiler. Okay, he's not spoiling it on purpose. It's spoiler. When it comes, and it doesn't spoil. Like for me, I story spoilers for Final Fantasy is always a big deal for me because I like to play through a game. I like to play through it. But spoilers aren't real. But story spoilers aren't really. It doesn't really affect me as much. It just gives me a reason as to more or why I would watch. I would play a game or watch a show or all that stuff. Uh, but for me, it was the gameplay spoilers because I knew if I saw the gameplay, I would be like even more enticed to want to play it myself. You know what I mean? If the gameplay is good, I'd be even more like wanting to play a game. It's crazy. But yeah, so my vacation this week is my family because I haven't seen them in a minute. Uh, I have plans to do a few other things as well. Because originally I had I had other vacation plans, but those got canceled. Ooh, those got canceled due to due to mitigating factors. So there's that. Uh, but I will say this: that whole like that date thing, yeah, that was good. We went to go see Barbie, the movie, and that movie is actually surprisingly good. Even though I just read an article that says that the Barbie movie pretty much has caused a lot of relationships to end, which is crazy. Some of them amicably. Some of them it was necessary. It seems, and a lot of people are gonna sit there and be like, "Oh yeah, well this is like some feminist shit." Nah, witnessed it, and I could tell you, it wasn't nearly as bad as I thought. Like it really does like make you think about stuff a little bit more. And I will say that Ryan Gosling, boy, uh, he was hilarious in this movie. Okay, he was hilarious. Well, of course, the one person that stole the show, the one person that stole the show, Kate McKinnon. She's hilarious. And thankfully, I guess there was a reason as to why they didn't put Ryan Gosling, uh, have Ryan Gosling, who was playing Ken, even remotely go near have any scenes with Kate McKinnon, because Kate McKinnon, the kid who's one of my favorite actors too. Uh, oh, let me type it into the old Wikipedia. I always have Wikipedia like I always have a Wikipedia tab open on my Opera GX. Asa Butterfield. Uh, if you ever seen Sex Education, it stars Asa Butterfield. Uh, well, three of the cast end up being in the Barbie movie. Like Emma Mackey. She was cast specifically because of the fact that everybody kept thinking that she looks exactly like um, Margot Robbie. And when you see the movie, you realize they don't look that similar. It's just one of those. Hey, they kind of look like twins when you're not looking at both of them at the exact same time. Like with uh, Emma Mackey's like darker hair when next to Margot Robbie, they look completely different. It also had Connor Swindles, who played Adam Groff in Sex Education, who's like originally a bully, but eventually falls in love with the another character, Eric Eflong, who happens to be the other person who's in this, Ncuti Gatwa, aka our upcoming 15th Doctor. Okay, I was surprised. I was just like that, and the fact that like Ncuti Gatwa and Emma Mackey's characters are like kind of are kind of connected, like kind of a couple. And I don't want to spoil the events of the movie by saying what kind of couple they are. Uh, it's kind of crazy. It was cool. It was perfect. It was just a beautiful thing. Um, but it was just so good seeing those characters and all that stuff. And Will Ferrell's in that movie too. And of course, he's also hilarious. He steals the show too. Whenever he's on screen, he steals the show. Same with Kate McKinnon. But the show was the movie was great. The movie was great. Um, so it was a good first date movie, surprisingly. Um, and we were going to go to dinner at this one place, and I'm not going to say anything bad about this place. I'm not going to name the place because of the fact that, well, I don't think it was their fault that this happened, but it happened. So we get to our, and this is where you would think that the date would went sour, but we went to this place, this restaurant that I had set up reservations for, and we get our drink orders within 5 minutes. That's good. We get bread, but 45 minutes goes. But we went to check cookout, and we still had a good time. It was fun. I want to do it again. Hopefully, uh, we can find something to do. Like there has to be something. Get some work in. Get some DoorDash work in. So, you guys stay safe. Have a great day. Have a great month. Have a great year. I know some people are going back to school now, so have a great school year too. So,